Good day, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Muhammad Noazizi bin Muhammad, ID 2320037 Bhcm, Bash 1A. In this presentation, I will be discussing a serious but often overlooked issue, workplace stress in Malaysia and the hidden costs in places on not only on individuals but on society and the economy as a whole. I'll be referring to a real case study based on the article from the newspaper published in October 2024. Let's take a deeper look at why workplace mental health is no longer a personal issue but a national one. So, in the year 2018 alone, Malaysia lost approximately 14.46 billion due to workplace-related mental health problems. This amount represents not just lost productivity, but also healthcare costs, absenteeism, and early retirement. But beyond the economic figures lies a much deeper tragedy: the suffering of countless employees facing daily stress, anxiety, depression without sufficient support. Workplace stress has now become a serious national problem that affects not just business, but families, communities, and our entire nation well-being. The causes of workplace stress are complex and interconnected. One major factor is the culture of overwork that is normalized in many Malaysian industries, where working long hours, skipping breaks, and sacrificing weekends is often seen as a badge of honor. At the same time, advancement in technology has have blurred the line between work and personal life. Employees are now expected to be available even after hours, answering emails late into the night, adding to the this adding to this pressure is the reality of job insecurity. In a highly competitive market, many workers fear retrenchment and career stagnation. Finally, the stigma surrounding mental health in Malaysia discourages many from seeking help, leaving stress quite too quietly worsen until it becomes a full-blown crisis. So the impact of workplace stress on individuals is devastating. Mentally, chronic stress can lead to serious conditions like depression, the anxiety disorders, and complete emotional burnout. Physically, the body constant state of fight or flight response increase the risk of heart disease, high blood pressure, and weakened immunity. Emotionally, workers may experience feeling of hopelessness, frustration, and extreme fatigue that affect not only their work but their personal relationships and daily life. Ultimately, stress reduces a person's overall satisfaction and joy in life, creating a cycle of unhappiness and poor health that is very difficult to break. Next is the impact on organization. Organizations are not immune to the consequences of workplace stress. In fact, they suffer greatly. Stress leads to higher rates of absenteeism, with employees taking more sick days to recover mentally and physically, even when employees show up physically, a phenomenon called presentism, where they are often mentally disengaged, resulting in mistakes, inefficiencies, and lower overall productivity. Furthermore, high stress environments tend to have higher employee turnover, meaning organization must spend more money recruiting and training replacement. The cumulative effects of these problems contribute to the billion loss each year, weakening not just individuals, companies, but the broader economy. So one important way to tackle workplace stress is to address the broader life situation employees are facing: financial stress, family responsibilities, and poor work life balance all add extra layers of pressure. Companies can introduce flexible working hours, remote work options, and parental leave policies to help employees better manage their personal lives alongside work. Creating a workplace culture that respects employees, time, and personal obligation can significantly reduce external stress and promote a healthier, more committed workforce. Interestingly, how a person perceives stress play a huge role in how they are affected by it. Through perception interventions, employees can be trained to shift their mindset to view stressful challenge not as threats but as opportunities for growth. Cognitive behavior techniques can help workers refrain negative thoughts, practice gratitude, and focus solution rather than obstacles, empowering employees to adopt a more positive, resilient way of thinking can dramatically change how they handle everyday workplace pressure. Mindfulness and meditation practices are powerful tools for managing stress. Introducing short guided meditation sessions at the workplace, even just 5 minutes of deep breathing, can help employees calm their racing minds and reset their emotional state. Over time, mindfulness builds emotional resilience, allowing workers to handle stress with greater patience, clarity, and focus. Organizations that encourage these practices are not just promoting mental health but also improving concentration, creativity, and team collaboration. Stress is not just mental, but it is also physical. When we are stressed, our heart rate increases, our muscle tense up, and our stress hormones flood our system. To manage this, organizations can encourage simple, effective psy- physiological interventions like providing exercise classes, organizing group walks, and allowing micro breaks during long meetings. A workplace that cares about employees' physical well-being helps them regulate their stress response naturally, preventing long-term health issues. So, workplace stress is often worsened by unhealthy personal habits. For example, overcommitting, procrastinating important tasks, or avoiding difficult conversation can all increase anxiety over time. Training employees in time management, effective prioritization, and assertiveness can help them take more control to their workload and set healthy boundaries. Small behavior changes like this can dramatically reduce daily stress and create a more confident, balanced workforce. Finally, organizations themselves must redesign how they operate to reduce occupational stress, giving employees clear roles, setting realistic expectations, and providing frequent recognition for achievement can build a much healthier work culture, empowering employees to make decisions and giving them real support when challenges arise are key strategies that reduce frustration, confusion, and resentment. When workers feel seen, valued, and supported, both moral and performance naturally improve. That is all from me. And reflecting on this case study, it is clear that workplace stress is not just an individual failure. It is a system-wide issue that demands system-wide solution. Employers, government agencies, and individuals must all share the responsibility of addressing mental health seriously. Investing in mental health protection is not just a kind act, it is an investment in our nation's future prosperity, stability, and social harmony. That is all. Thank you very much.